On last episode of Kids Who Kill, I teamed up with After Dark Analysis and we looked at kids under the age of 18 who have committed horrible and gruesome murders. Today I'm bringing you episode 2 of Kids Who Kill, so sit back, relax, grab a warm beverage and enjoy the video. Imagine one killer child murdering his father. Now imagine if that child had a brother who also got in on the act. 12 and 13-year-old Alex King and Derek King, two brothers, brutally murdered their 40-year-old father, Terry King, with a baseball bat back in 2001. They later burnt down the house to make it seem as though their father had died in the house fire. Now in Alex's handwritten confession, he wrote, "Derek got bat and hit Dad in the head. After a while, Dad didn't move." Derek said that Alex suggested that he killed his father. The brothers pleaded guilty to the following charges through mediation: third-degree murder and arson. The next murder on this list dates back to August 2nd, 1993, and a name you may be familiar with more than others on this list. Eric Smith was bullied at the age of just 13 years old because of his thick glasses, freckles and red hair. He went on to lure 4-year-old Derek Robbie into a wooded area and murdered him by strangling him, dropping rocks on his head, and also sodomized the child with a stick. He was later diagnosed with intermittent explosive disorder, a condition in which a person cannot control their inner rage. In Smith's case, it was probably triggered by the bullying. Just 6 days later, Eric Smith confessed to his mother that he had murdered Derek. His family informed law enforcement that night. Smith has been denied parole 8 times since 2002 and will be eligible for parole again in 2018. Before we get into the final killer on today's list, remember to leave a like if you think I should continue doing this series, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy all things horror. I have my videos in public playlists so you can go check them out. There's true crime, analysis and theories, and narrations, so make sure to check them out. So the final killer on this list is 14-year-old Barry Dale Lukaitis, and he killed his algebra teacher and 2 students, meanwhile holding his classmates hostage for over an hour at Frontier Middle School in Moses Lake, Washington, United States. On the day of the shooting, Lukaitis was dressed as a Wild West gunslinger and was said to have been armed with a .30-30 caliber hunting rifle and 2 handguns, along with 78 rounds of ammunition. After shooting his algebra teacher, Barry reportedly said, "This sure beats the hell out of algebra, doesn't it?" But what was this young killer's motive? Well, a year prior to the shooting, the Lukaitis family was facing various dysfunctional issues, and Barry's parents later separated. According to Wikipedia, Lukaitis was diagnosed with dysthymic disorder and suffered from hyperactivity and was taking Ritalin at the time of the shooting. Family issues can have a huge effect on a person, and especially a young child, and how that child turns out to be differs from person to person. I know I gave a bit more information about the last killer, but let me know which case you think is the most interesting out of the 3. I'll also leave a link that will send you directly to my first episode of Kids Who Kill if you feel like checking out another. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.